Hello and welcome to the Fustercluck. It's bar band from the pub of life. I'm Grant Loki.
I'm Ian Loki.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the Fustercluck podcast. It's a podcast where we get together every week. We have a couple drinks. Cheers, gentlemen, by the way. And we just talk about the same kind of stuff you probably talk about in a bar. But now you can do it at work.
Or
alone.
Or you probably should, because if you laugh or enjoy any of this, you do not want your friends to know it.
Also, you should probably take any children out of the way before you listen to this little teaser of the podcast that you have found on YouTube, because it's a little rough in the language department.
Unless they're cool children.
Unless
And cool children dig us. I mean,
yeah.
if cool children like,
if your children are cool as fuck, then, gather around the hearth young like an old school radio play.
If they're CAF, yeah, for real. So check us out at on iTunes, search the Fustercluck Podcast, at chickenfriedcomedy.com, or find us directly at our podcast page at fustercluck.libsyn.com. And pop a beer and enjoy.
Grant, Ryan, did I ever tell you about the time I was intimately involved with a phone?
I've heard a lot of girls say this, but I've never heard a guy say this.
Please let this be a phone sex topic.
No.
Oh my god, have you ever had phone sex?
Yes.
Whoa! Whoa! I mean, I don't think I have.
You know who's going to be pissed? Everybody listening that knows me that hasn't had phone sex with me.
Let me tell you something
You know what? This topic has changed. We talked about...
The problem was I was no bullshit sitting on a curb outside. So it wasn't me having the better time.
Hey, baby, where are you? My fucking bedroom.
No, you lie about it, but it was for the girl. It was for her.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, I'm sitting on this rock hard curb.
Yeah.
No. Let's seriously. So say this: you're in a long distance relationship, right?
Ooh.
Phone sex is like the closest thing you can get next to Skype fucking.
I will tell you this.
What is Skype?
Skype fucking is something I just found out about too, bro.
That exists?
I've been in long distance relationships. I have never had phone sex within my long distance relationship. Skype sex is this thing which it makes complete sense. Two people get on Skype and you gotta it's probably not best for relationships, but maybe people do it in relationships. I don't know.
It's best for my fucking wiener.
Yeah, right. But
Yes,
it's like
your wiener.
if you know a girl, or she knows you, and you guys live,
But it's never
It's kind
true.
of like, okay, you know how on your phone you guys send crazy pictures to each other.
No,
Well,
I don't do that.
That
because
hap-
that's
I don't date
dangerous.
you.
why is that dangerous?
Why is that dangerous? Because I can pull up my phone. I got 5 fucking pictures of chicks.
Yeah.
that I'm not dating anymore.
You know why that's not
Send them to your email and hide them. Listen,
Send them to my email. I'll hide them.
but Skype sex is like you
I don't date anybody
got
cool
a chick
enough.
that she lives there, whatever. You get on, you fucking hang out with each other. You probably had a couple of cocktails, otherwise this is going to be awkward. And then you guys just do what you do and watch each other do it.
Oh, see, I thought it was just kind of where I press my dick against the camera.
You
Did
can
you think
if that's
that?
what she tells you to
Stop,
do.
Ryan. Did you think that?
No, he didn't.
No,
He's being an
did you
asshole.
think that?
He's being
No.
an
Did you
asshole.
think that, you stupid idiot? Did you think that?
The
No.
only problem
Okay.
is I don't know how romantic it is for her to watch me ejaculate into a paper towel.
Hey, baby, I wish you were the paper towel right now.
That I'm throwing away, and I'm signing off.
It's the equivalent to
Hello? Hello? She's not finished yet, but all she sees is
So-
a black screen and that green little Skype head. That's
You wanna know-
if you need to reconnect.
You want to
click
know
this
how
button.
you want to know how you're really lonely?
I'm not done yet.
Hold on,
And
you
then
wanna
her
know-
computer's restarting on its own. And
You want to know how you're super lonely? You jerk off to the Skype test call.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say that part. Hello. It's your call to
Come
start
on.
test call.
Long distance relationships, you've never really hoped that one of the hot chicks on your Facebook had a good summer vacation where some bikini pics from Puerto Rico came out and you're like, oh.
Well, I didn't make that noise. Oh. Wait, I'm curious. Phone sex. Talk to me about it. I've never done it. Really? Okay, there's 2 different types.
Oh, yeah.
There's laying out the situation and narrating a story, and then there's just usually it's an amalgam of the 2.
Okay, so
There's also the other phone sex where I just rub my cell phone on my balls.
you don't do that.
But you know what?
anymore
But you know
because
what? Like,
I'd shave.
iPhones now, they have the face to face. You don't even have to describe it. You can just like I know
Face
you can
to face.
you a little Requiem for a Dream
reference. Yeah.
reference there.
It's a little
You
deep
can,
cut.
like,
It's a deep
because
cut.
if I turn my face to face on and you're fucking driving in your car, I know you're lying. You know what I mean?
Well, wait, so tell me, is this a good is this a good way to start off phone sex?
I've been imprisoned here for 5 years.
No, that's not how you started off.
I'm Dragonborn.
It starts off the same sentence every time.
So what are you wearing?
No, maybe.
What do you say? Because
It's
that's
not-
like
no, no,
hey, Ryan says, "Hey, it's Wednesday."
No, phone sex isn't like a regular thing for me, but it was like when it happened, I didn't plan it. It wasn't like happening.
I didn't light candles and eat half a nice dinner.
Like I told you, I was sitting on a curb outside on a city street drinking a fucking beer.
Wait, question.
Outside? Consider this could get a little crass, but like, how much could you do for yourself?
I didn't do
that's
anything
what
for
he's saying.
myself. You describe what you would do to the person, and then they think about that, and then they.
This is what she heard. Yeah, and then I want to slide that down. What's up, man? I just want to slide that down your shoulder.
Hey, did you call for a cab?
Now let me tell you
got
something.
2
Grant.
minutes,
2 minutes, 1.5 minutes.
And then you come.
I was at the store yesterday.
Failure. The story sucks.
Shut up. I was walking through the breakfast cereal aisle, right?
The birth pregnancy aisle.
Yeah, I was
Excuse me, family
the
planning.
family planning aisle.
Oh, speaking of that,
They would better hang
have you
some belts
noticed-
up in that bitch.
I noticed I was in that aisle buying like I don't know toothpaste or what I'm about to tell you about. The condom aisle where I noticed today that like in the condom aisle you can buy. Okay, so like Trojans and all those are in like the plastic container that they have to unlock at the register, so you don't have
so
to.
you know exactly what you're doing.
So you don't have to like, so you can't steal them.
The
You
guilt
know what's
phase.
not?
Yeah, it's the
The
guilt
other brand of condoms are not.
Like Durex and shit?
Yeah, they're not protected by this box, so which made me think it was like, okay, it's like the liquor aisle. Like, if all I need is a condom and I'm really in a pinch, I could steal Durex. But if you really want to be sure that you're protecting yourself, or it's like in the liquor aisle, like, certain types of, like, vodka and scotch, usually the higher ends, are in the glass thing. Otherwise, you can just, you know, you could, like, steal a bottle and use a screwdriver to break that plastic top
You know
thing.
why this is, right?
Why?
It's because when you buy a Durex and you can just take it, your punishment for stealing is a child.
It won't work.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Question: If I'm in that aisle and I see those, when I see the Trojans,
It's
in there,
Trojan making their product look more
here's
elite.
here's what I do. If I'm looking at those Trojans in that thing, and I go, wow, and I look over at the Durex and I go, what else are they not protecting?
Yeah, my penis.
Oh man.
And you know chicks go up there with needles,
I honestly think that
poke holes in all
it
of
is
them.
probably something like Trojan saying the
marketing?
Yeah, I bet it's a marketing tool.
Have you ever actually had to go and like, ask the cashier at like 1 o'clock in the morning, half drunk, at the guy you've actually asked
For
him?
a ride home? Fuck yeah. I have. I'm like, I don't know how I made it here, but I need a ride home
And some nachos and ride home.
and a condom. And I don't really. Can I just bum one? Because this chick is right here.
Dude, also, this shit's super expensive, bro.
They are.
I'm on 3. I don't need a mortgage.
I get a pack of 12 for $12.99 plus tax. So it's more than $1 condom for you math guys. But the thing is that like it's less than that at the clinic.
Cheapest hooker
Ever.
No, Mike, but you ever
My
want
girlfriend is a $1 hooker. That's when I want to have sex with my girlfriend. I have to pay
It's
$1.
the weirdest thing, dude. How do you masturbate without a condom? You know, it's unsafe.
Why?
I'm just kidding, dude.
Oh, it's not unsafe?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well,
My tube sock works.
yuck.
Fine. Cum
you-
catchers.
Wait a minute, that was my tube
I'm
sock.
sorry, I cut you off. You were in the cereal aisle while I was stealing
My
condoms.
question, though, real
Yeah,
quick.
what prizes do you like in your Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
My question, actually, Michael, have you ever
Condoms.
gone up and asked the guy to unlock that condom case, though? You're like, hey,
No,
guy.
there's no condom case.
No. Well, if you, Hey, can I get the stuff out of, can I get some, Yeah, we're gonna need to open aisle 3, and he walks back, like, saunters back there. You ever had the guy...
Singing the condom song. I'm back out for this young man having premarital relations.
But why? Like, since when? Like,
Aisle
here's the problem.
fornication.
Nice.
Here's the problem with them locking or putting that box around the condoms, or like being embarrassed by buying condoms. It's like putting that negative stigma on buying condoms when in fact it's like, okay, you are an adult and a human being and are trying to practice safe sex, but they want to put all these stigmas and like not loopholes, like obstacles around it, so that it's like you don't want to make it. In fact, if there's anything being stolen from the grocery store from the 15-year-old kids, I hope it's the condoms, because the beer fits in my pocket with no like alarm going off, but like a condom, it's like, oh man, like I gotta get this unlocked by a register guy. What sense does that make?
Yeah, no, it's the same with abstinence-only education in, like, schools and shit. It's like, well, we can't... The only safe way to have sex is by not having it. And it's super successful, and nothing ever goes wrong when we say that.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my erection that I can't get to go down.
Well, okay, so let me get...
As a 14-year-old.
So
now,
let me tell you,
now it's...
Now it doesn't even go up when it needs to.
Now it's sparing.
If I were to walk into a store and buy all the locked up shit, I would leave with the following. Condoms,
and really good scotch,
really good scotch,
cigarettes,
razors, and toothbrushes. Like the supersonic toothbrushes,
and pregnancy tests.
They lock up everything cool at a grocery store.
Yeah,
except for beer. You can steal beer
and the occasional cologne. That is also crucial.
Look at you, David Beckham, and your elitist cologne.
At Target, yeah.
Yeah, right?
It's only the finest.
That DB.
I was going to say, what grocery store do you...
frequent?
Well, what do you...
Patronize?
For cologne?
Well, I was going to say, we're cologne... Oh, well, like, I think they have, like, Stetson.
You have to fuck off, bro.
At my grocery store. No, I'm not commenting on Stetson. I'm just saying, like, I think Stetson...
First of all, I'm perpetually in 1999, so I wear Curve 24 sevs, bro.
So, at the Alamo, Davy Crockett drew
what?
a line in the sand. And anybody who was a badass went across that line. The other people who didn't, I'm going somewhere.
I don't find this historically accurate.
The other guys were left to fight the ninjas alone with all the lasers that they had. My point is...
Is it cool if I check my email while you do this?
Shut the fuck up. My point is, when it comes to cheating...
Yikes.
There's a line.
Don't you get that? Don't you feel that yikes in your stomach?
I don't. I just feel bad for everyone else.
Oh, shut up. Blow it out your ass. Kill yourself. There's a line. And there's a line.
The bell tolls.
I want to know. What is that exact point? As guys, because it's totally different for girls, and we'll talk about that. As guys, what's that exact point where you're like, she's cheating? What is it?
Oh, with the girls cheating.
Where the girls cheating.
See.
Well, where is it for the guys? If you're cheating, where do you think it is?
When I get caught?
That's
the point where I consider
it
cheating.
Any other Brainbusters grant? Yeah, right?
It's like, I consider it cheating when you confront me about it.
But seriously, Ian, seriously, at what point are you cheating? Because girls have this thing, I've talked to them.
Emotional cheating?
Where they go, emotional cheating, that's almost worse.
Oh, God!
Listen. And they go, that's almost worse. And I go, is it? Are you, really? Is that true?
Let me run you through both scenarios and tell me which one you hate
I'm like,
worse.
because if you're going to tell me emotional cheating is fun, I'm not going to say I love you to someone else. But, you know?
Well, no, but that is the key right there, because that's, you see, think of it this way, and I'm not trying to advocate? I'm not trying to advocate either side.
That's the word, college boy.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's like, think of it this way. Emotional cheating is worse because any guy who's been through it, your argument is exactly for that. Because it's like, baby, she didn't mean anything to me. I didn't, whatever. It's like, but like, if there's a girl that you would rather be with and you're having this emotional connection with, that's going to hurt far worse than you being stupid, drunk, and falling asleep.
What about there being another girl I'd rather be with at that moment?
But that's what it is. That's what cheating is.
So to answer the question,
what is? Let me. Now you asked first.
What is Webster's defines?
No, but What do you want to know? Do you want to know as a guy?
There's so many different things that we have.
All
to
right,
talk about
so break it down like this. What do you consider cheating
that
for a guy that you're doing?
I would be doing.
Yes.
If
you
I
have
were
a girlfriend and you are doing something with somebody else, or a situation arises. What is it that you consider like, oh, I've crossed the line?
Okay, harmless.
Like I said, for me, it's when I get caught.
Harmless. Yeah.
Keeping in mind that I'm a total scumbag.
Harmless flirting and everything like that, and sexual innuendos are all fair game in my book.
Right.
Okay, if my girl does them, that's fine. If I do them, that's fine.
Shit, dude, if the girl doesn't do them, like, she can ask me to stop and I will respect that, fine. But, like, for the most part, I'm not gonna not, like, make, like, harmless little flirty jokes. And I mean, if it bothers her, that's one thing. But, I mean, seriously, that's not even close.
Well, okay.
Flirting is not cheating, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where it is cheating. Any time where you look at that person...
Don't say what I think you're gonna say. Go ahead.
No, when you look
Hold
at
on,
that,
this is his opinion.
I'm talking about physical things. I'm talking about actual tangible things. So,
And looking at someone is physical, I guess.
yeah, I mean, yes, but that's not what it is. I mean,
All
we're
right.
all going to be attracted
If you're
to a
in
ton of things.
Riyadh and
Okay.
you can look her in the eyes because you can't see anything else.
Can I answer the goddamn question?
Yes, please. I'm sorry.
Show of hands. Who's cheated? I thought so. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the teaser of the Chicken Fried Comedy podcast called the Fustercluck. If you'd like to join us weekly in our alcoholism, which is crippling to me and my loved ones, then subscribe to us on iTunes or find us at chickenfriedcomedy.com. I'm sure we tweet and Twitter and whatever the fuck you children do these days. So do yourself a favor and check it out. And until next time, I don't know you. I don't think there will be a next time. I'm really not feeling this relationship.